Well, hello everybody. Today we are making a short gameplay video of the demo version of the actual Monster Hunter game that is going to be released next month on the 26th. And yeah, as you can see, I already played 2 hunts because you start the demo version with 30 hunts available, and I already played 2 to see what have changed. I'm a huge fan of the menu actually. I love the vocals and everything. It's really nice. It's really giving a good tone to the game, and yeah, we already have multiplayer. Let's check this out for a second. Yes, play locally. Trade lobby. 11111 doesn't matter because nobody will join. I'm more curious if you have online. No, you have online the same missions than when you play offline. I will upload, of course, definitely another gameplay where I play online and not only offline, but this time it's play solo time. And we are not going for the tutorials, even if that tutorial is really cool. I think I go for it just quickly as an overview for you. And we are going for the bow. Yeah. While we're on the hunt and everything, I want to. Yeah, we are learning the wyvern riding. Uh, yes, I want to exit the tutorial actually. Thank you. I want that. And we jump simply down. That was aim. That and I think with X was it? No. That was the. What? Not have a wire? Oh, that's weird. Normal. So with range button, you have again another control scheme. As I so far only tested the melee once.
Yo, my favorite pupil.
That means that I land out. Yes, but so that yes. Here we have our nice new silk bugs. They are fun to use. But not sure if I'm a huge fan of them, but I like them more actually than the slingshot.
Give it a try.
I'm taking you down.
Woohoo! Yeah. That was bad as fuck. Yeah. Where was we? Oh yeah, I know. I wanted to talk a bit about Sony. Sony, Nintendo, and stuff in total. And the big topic I want to talk about is exclusivity. And exclusivity is something a lot of companies don't want to do, but somehow keep doing.
Be careful!
Yes.
Sweet.
So, right, 500. Yes. That's a new ability, and I like it a lot because it's so much fun to use.
Look at this.
You have here your
Listen up.
uh, your monster that you can hunt and that you can ride on it. It has a bit of charm of kind of Monster Hunter stories, but of course it's not the same. And yeah, the evade looks a bit off, but only a bit.
Give it a try.
So, and boom.
Great.
I'll let you off the hook now.
That's it.
Boom.
Time to thrash.
But yeah, exclusivity. What's the big problem at the moment with
Give it
exclusivity?
a try.
There are games like, for example,
Listen up.
Demon Souls or the new Final Fantasy means Final Fantasy 16. Both of them are
Give it a try.
already announced as exclusive titles. Then, for example, yeah, even this game will be exclusively for Nintendo Switch. I know that's not a big deal. I have a Switch, but I know a lot of you guys don't have one, probably, and that's why you guys are looking here how the game performs. Then criticize me, please, on my gameplay because it looks really stupid and bad, and that's because I'm not really even trying to make it look good. Because I'm still more on the battle with the controls and stuff like that. But yeah, exclusivity, it's something stupid. And here we have, by the way, a special. Boom, boom, and
Good job.
Excellent.
yeah.
That's a wrap.
Exclusivity is something really stupid at the moment because for some reason every developer is again going to exclusivity, even if Sony, for example, should have noticed that stuff like
Another shot.
Horizon is selling really good on the PC as well, and they also made, for example, the thing of announcing that they are going to release more of their first party games on PC. I think I also heard somewhere that Nintendo is playing with the thought of releasing stuff on the PC from their IPs, but could also be have been a full and completely rumor of someone. Because yeah, when you read the rumors of stuff on the internet, it's really hard to know if it's true or not, unless it's so hard obvious that it's a fake. That, well, yeah, that you literally can notice that it's not a real announcement. But yeah, there's so much about the gaming companies I mean, Microsoft with their Xbox, they already noticed, okay, with the PC we have a market that is really big. And that's why they, for example, announced the Game Pass. Which is a nice thing, because even without the PlayStation, without an Xbox, you can, they guarantee that they port most of their Xbox IPs on the PC. Like for example Halo. And even with Halo, there is a big problem if you want, for example, to know the entire story, because yes, the newest Halo is coming for PC. The problem is more that the old one of the Halos in between, I think it was Guardians or something, stays Xbox exclusive for some reason. And yeah, that even with everybody saying, yeah, we are going to bring more of our exclusive IPs on the PC because it's a big market and selling numbers are high thanks to it. Yeah, selling numbers are getting high and selling numbers are pretty good and everything. But for some reason nobody, neither Nintendo nor Sony and not even Microsoft, which is probably the biggest surprise given the fact that most PCs run Windows, which is obviously a Microsoft product. And somehow they still are not going for it. Going for the nice thing of giving us players actually the point of being able to play the games or porting them over. I mean, sure, I can understand why they leave a few games exclusive just for making the consoles attractive. I can also understand that pretty much. That move is interesting, but pretty lame given the fact that after that move he's standing in place, but given the fact he's probably one of the beginning monsters, and goddammit, I don't know. Yeah. The problem is a lot of people still support the exclusivity. I mean, think about it, guys. If people wouldn't buy consoles, I mean, sure, I haven't Switch here, I'm playing at the moment on it while making this video. I can understand why people probably are going to be like, yeah, but you play on a console as well, so you support them. Yeah, I know. Everybody makes this mistake, but a Switch compared to a PlayStation costs not even half of the price with the game included than the console without a game. Same counts for the Xbox. Yeah. But if we don't stop to support the stupid, yeah, that's exclusive things, we will never get the promises of the companies being kept. Like they want to release all games also on PC or a lot of them. What means, for example, let's take Bloodborne, a highly wanted port for the PC, where there are rumors that it's coming. There are rumors of Sony's side especially that it's not coming. Same counts for the Demon Souls remaster. But yeah, or the Last of Us. These are all games that would play amazingly on the PC and probably sell a lot of copies. The Last of Us has an amazing story. It is an interesting game, and of course, it is an exclusive IP. Another game PC players would probably enjoy to play is, for example, Pokemon. Imagine how much they could push the editions forward from Sword and Shield. The Switch versions doesn't look bad. I know they are no 4K RTX enabled massive gaming and graphic wonders. But that's the point of the PlayStation 5, for example. It's basically exactly that. It's a powerful graphics card with a CPU. All the PlayStation 5 is good for is showing amazing looking games, and that's all. uh, for everything else, you're better off with the PC. You're better off with anything else that is not a PlayStation 5, especially from the price range. I mean, at the moment they are not even being able to deliver more consoles to the people that pre-ordered. And most of the people pre-ordered the console or want the console simply for the, let's say, Demon Souls remake.
Nothing personal.
I mean, me included, I would love to play the remake, and I would definitely probably think in another way when they actually could deliver their consoles, be it Microsoft, be it Sony with PlayStation 5 and Xbox S and S. But yeah, they don't deliver it, and actually they do a shit against it. They are not even trying to deliver more stuff. They have the money to actually could be delivering it in that time already, but they haven't.
Not bad at all.
And why? Because yeah, the console is selling because they have an exclusive game that is a massive cash grab for them. And people are still going and pre-ordering the console just to play a remake, which you could at the moment play with the emulator if you cannot wait for getting the if you can actually wait for the massive improved 4K graphics uh, of the actual version. But yeah, we will probably never get a remake of that, just because yeah, who cares? Nobody stops supporting Sony with their stupidity of yeah, that's PS5 exclusive, that's PS5 exclusive, and oh, you want your mother, she is PS5 exclusive. And at the same time, we also have already your credit card. It's also now PS5 exclusive. If they could do that, they would do that. They would probably do. So yeah, people, please stop supporting Sony for the stupidity they do. And yeah, probably we should all consider stopping supporting the hype of the exclusivity. But even in case of Monster Hunter, we already know that Rise will probably get ported at some point on PC and stay an exclusive like World when it got released back then. Since World was, I think, 1 year exclusive to the PlayStation 4. Unless I'm completely mistaken here. But yeah, we should probably consider stopping supporting stupid ideas like, yeah, that's exclusive because it's a massive cash grab and we can push our console with that. Which is a 600 euro expensive piece of plastic that has the power of a mid-range PC. And a really good graphics card. if you want the same, you can get it for basically 600, 700 euro as PC. And hey, you have an entire Steam library, which probably is saving you a lot of money because Steam sales are pretty good, and it also has a lot of old classics that are not on the PlayStation 5 or Xbox X, given the fact that the PlayStation 5 anyway doesn't want to support backwards compatibility. Because they are not even able to make an emulator for their own consoles. Yes, modders actually managed to do what Sony doesn't, and that is creating a PS3 emulator. But yeah, please let me know what you think about the exclusivity insanity that is going to happen at the moment with every single game development company like Sony, and why the game developers are actually not doing anything against it. For example, From Software could easily say, yeah, for us it's better if we don't make it an exclusive and release it on PC. Because, yeah, Demon's Souls would have probably sold a lot on the PC. Bloodborne, especially since a lot of people requesting it.
That's why I chose you.
Pokemon probably would also sell a lot on the PC. Halo you cannot bring Halo anymore because it already is on the PC, and I think the Master Chief Collection actually didn't sell too bad.
Job as usual.
Watch your health.
But yeah, it would be interesting to know what you guys think about it. If someone actually watches the video. That's of course the next point. Smite Palamute down. Oh yes. Because yeah, I think exclusivity is an outdated scheme to publish their games, and especially for the marketing. I think the game developers especially would deserve better selling numbers and cannot because of exclusivity reasons. I mean, sure, you can also argue, yeah, Pokemon for example. Pokemon is a game that always got released on the PC, on the Nintendo consoles, especially on the handhelds. But a lot of players actually play randomized versions and modded versions on the PC, on emulators. And that's also something the companies don't want. If you don't want the people to come up with emulators, then port the game simply to PC. Simple as that. Because when it's on PC, the only thing you have to worry about is piracy, which is another topic which is pretty crazy to solve, because I think you cannot stop the piracy. There are always idiots trying to bring stuff for free on the internet. Me, for example, I don't see it as privacy when you never heard of a game and you want to try it and download a pirated version to try the game. Since when a game doesn't have a demo, there is no other way. Normally you watch on YouTube videos, that's at least how I do it. But I also wouldn't mind if you would probably download a version just to see if the game is good for you, if it runs on your PC, as long as you buy the full version after testing it and don't use it to get a free version of the game. Another thing where I'm probably basically completely fine with piracy is when the game actually is not available for sale in the Steam store or on the consoles, or if it is available it costs like a shitload of money because of rarity value. Like, for example, if you want to play an original, let's say, Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation 1, which costs something around 600 to 700 euros, was it? That's also a point where I don't think piracy on an emulated version is nothing too bad, but that's my opinion. And yeah, piracy at all is a bad thing. But I think it hurts more on newer titles, like if you go, for example, on the internet and download stuff like, don't know, let's say Cyberpunk or Hitman 3.
Where do you think you're going?
So yeah, I think there's a difference when you use piracy to get games that are extremely old and really expensive otherwise. I mean, you don't sell them, you only want to play them. And they are not sold officially anymore in the store. And between piracy of completely new games, which costs 60 to 80 euros on the in a normal local store, there's for me a complete difference. And yeah, doesn't matter. We are basically not going to talk about only piracy and exclusivity. We are also here to probably appreciate a bit the Monster Hunter demo here. Oh, never was riding on you, my boy. Let's see what you can do. Bam. That's a nice move. And special attack.
Learned your lesson?
And I have to say, for a Switch game, this looks absolutely amazing. And yes, it is the Switch version, else I wouldn't be able to do that. It's not a PC version, it is a Switch version, and it looks absolutely nice. It looks surprisingly sharp and detailed. Which otherwise people only know from the streamed version of Control of the Switch, where I watched a lot of videos and I think it's a nice idea that Nintendo is doing there with the game streaming service. And I hope they keep that idea up so they can actually compete against against stuff like the next generation game consoles like the Xbox X, Xbox S, PlayStation 5, PC, and still stay as a valuable console that that is not only a nice toy for around 200 euros. And yeah, the Control demo, the Control game on the Switch, it plays amazing if you have a good internet connection, since it's basically game streaming. You can have an amazing looking game. I think it even has the RTX enabled. I'm not sure actually at the moment. And I notice my character should probably eat a well-done steak. Yeah. I think it has the RTX enabled on the streamed version. And as I said, it looks stunning, especially on the handheld mode, since the screen is a little bit smaller and it looks sharper thanks to it. Because else it's noticeably that the resolution it is HD, but it feels some kind of a bit off. I know that's a really good description, and everybody will be like, hey, what is he talking about? But yeah, uh, it feels a bit off. Something I don't know what it is on the game streamed version of the control for the Nintendo Switch feels completely off. Compared to my PC version, it's I don't know. Something is in the that game that makes it feel a bit weird. Ah, there you can get up. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it was because my internet is not the best here, but it actually looked pretty good, so I'm not sure if that really is the reason, or if it's simply because I don't know. Maybe it is because it runs on my PC on a really high resolution. That can also not be it, or it isn't RTX enabled, and that's what makes the different look. Don't know, there can be so many factors, and I have no clue which factor it at the end is. So yeah, something is off with the version, and I actually have no clue what, but it's a nice step in the right direction, especially for a console that doesn't have the, let's say, best components for high-end gaming inside it.
You're the best, buddy.
But yeah, at the end, consoles are a nice thing, and I actually wouldn't want to miss my Switch. Not because it's a graphics wonder or the exclusivity games. I actually enjoy the hybrid factor of it. Since I'm someone I like to play on my screen with well, with my TV, but I also enjoy playing in my bed at the evening or at night, and simply use it as a handheld. Because yeah, my most favorite console before the Switch was actually the 3DS. I was always more enjoying the handheld consoles than the actual home consoles.
You ain't
I
getting
mean,
away.
don't get me wrong, I was also playing when I was a kid on the PC, especially games like World of Warcraft, and I played stuff like the Elder Scrolls. And yeah, a few other PC titles, so like Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is a game that marked my childhood actually, and actually got me pretty much into gaming because it was an amazing game. I liked the adventures of Lara Croft, the mystery in every single map, and kind of also the violence, because when I played the first time Tomb Raider, I was 8, and seeing blood in a video game that is not on the N64 was like, whoa, this game is so realistic. And today you have games like, don't know, uh, like Skyrim with decapitations. I mean, back then when I played Morrowind, which was my first Elder Scrolls game I played, if I would have seen some animations from Skyrim in that game, I would have been mind blown and would have said, yeah, this is not a game, this is actually a movie where you can press buttons to interact with it. Even if it's clearly a game and on the today's standards, pretty much outdated with the D&D dice rolling in the background with every action you do. But yeah, we still have Skyrim in the announcement, and I actually look forward to playing it because Morrowind was one of my childhood memories, and I still love the game, even if it's completely outdated and old. It still has charm that Skyrim never got. I mean, I also like Skyrim. Skyrim is an amazing game, especially with its uh, modding abilities that are like, you can mod the game to the infinite if your PC can handle it. I should focus a bit because I'm nearly dead again. Hey there, Mitsuna. Step it. You will be dead again, god damn it! Mitsune really doesn't like me. uh, yeah. But it's only a showcase of the demo. Actually,
Not giving up yet.
I'm not really focusing a lot on the game at the moment. Which is normal. I'm talking a lot here and trying to share my opinion about stuff that probably nobody cares about. Of my 3 subscribers, yeah. Still, I don't give up. I still try to make a successful YouTube channel, and as long as at least one person or 2 persons enjoy the video and like it, it would already be mind blowing to me. I mean, I know how happy I was when somebody wrote a comment under my Jurassic World video. But yeah, actually, Jurassic World was one of the most successful videos of me so far, followed by the gameplay of the pig from Dead by Daylight, which is kinda surprising because the pig is not actually a killer that you see that much. Doesn't matter. But yeah. I think I already shared nearly everything, so Mitsune, would you please die at some point so I can end the video? Because I'm running out of topics to talk about. Well, I have another topic. At the 4th of February, the day when not Monster Hunter, the day when, god damn it, Werewolf the Apocalypse of Blood gets released, I will stream basically a lot of the the game. So feel free to please join my stream, and you find me on Twitch, Celdorin at Twitch TV, and holy shit, hello Rathian. Do we see now the turf war? Yes, please. Please, turf war. Yes!
Nice.
Mitsune, I'm not your enemy. Have you noticed there's a giant Rathian trying to kill you? Yes. Gimme. Where's Mitsune? Ah, there it is. Nice. Ooh. Yes! Oh god, playing with Rathian is amazing. Don't die on me. Yes, give me.
Bye-bye.
I actually like the mechanic of jumping on the monsters, riding them while dealing damage. As I said, it reminds me a bit of Monster Hunter Story, which I also pre-ordered, not only Monster Hunter Rise. Just because, oh yes, I cannot wait to play the game. where we already are again at, please don't support exclusive titles, but yeah. I actually wasn't able to resist that games, but actually can resist to spend 700, 800 euros to play a Demon's Souls remake. But yeah, guys, as I said, if you pre-order the PlayStation 5, consider it as you won't receive the console before probably next year, because Sony doesn't care about that. They care about the money, and they already got the money from you, so they are not even trying to deliver their stuff that you guys pre-ordered. So cancel the pre-order. Try to get your money back. It's not worth it. Buy yourself a PC and enjoy all the games that are available on the PC, because yeah, Sony is not worth the money. They actually have a shitty customer support, and on the PC you don't need PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now and stuff to play online. On the PC you actually can simply go and play your games and enjoy them. Oh, you cannot capture in this game. Okay, so I should have placed them before. Boom. There was a trick, I think. That's here and boom!
Feel better now. Here it comes!
And yeah, that's all for me, and that hunt is nearly over, so if it would be so gentle and die already, we could call it an episode, and you guys could leave your opinions about the things I talked about in this video. And if you've watched till this point, consider yourself a thought at least of subscribing, liking, or, well, at least leaving a comment on the video. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the hunt so far. Bitch, hopefully die already. God damn it. Yeah, sure. Another series I plan is playing a bit of Smite, maybe uploading a bit of League. As I said, the stream of Birth of the Apocalypse of Blood, you will find the entire episodes off stream in YouTube. So don't worry about it if you cannot watch the stream or don't want to spoil yourself, you can always rewatch it on this channel. Probably not the same day as I stream, but 1 or 2 days later, of course. Since yeah, the day I stream is, well, I will probably not be able to upload it because I'm not planning to only stream 1 or 2 hours. Probably I'm going to split the stream up a bit, and well, with that said, yeah, we have Misuna done. And that's the entire demo version done. But yeah, consider subscribing, you guys are awesome. Thanks for watching the video to this point. Except for the people that already left, which is mostly the case. But yeah, thank you, and check me out on Twitch, leave a like, leave a comment, consider subscribing, and have an awesome day. And I see you in the next video. Bye!